What else? Phaso, Chroma, Horizontal, Excellence. I mean, the fucking. I don't want to talk too hard about myself, but a little commentary. I'm gonna put air about some shit. First and foremost, the highs and the lows. I report my last commentary. We just hit Erie today on a solo queue session while being combat for at least fucking 3 brackets. But honestly, I think I might have got combat in Crim. I don't know. I think when I hit Crim, I got combat. But so, yeah, a solo queue to Crim, to Erie, whatever. So we're about it in a second. So highs and lows. A lot of bullshit going around in the community. I feel like I should take upon myself to speak on this now through commentary. I don't want to dance around it too much, but in the streaming world, I feel like if you're trying to break into that universe or whatever, you gotta know what's good for your business, or you're trying to like make a break out of that shit. I understand what comes with that for publicity and shit. I do recall that in my background. In the COD community though, I feel like we should all take upon ourselves to at least, take responsibility for shit, take upon ourselves and shit, to not gaslight players as much as the game has already has. My god, I've been spamming this in my fucking thing. I will at least point this out through whatever the fuck. Make COD great again is now viral. Thank you for anybody who's been supporting that shit. But I'm not trying to rush in this shit though, but there's been a lot of beef in older CODs. Current CODs, by the way. Fuck all the shit going on in Challenge. Fuck all the competitive community right now in Call of Duty. Everybody has at least broken out of their brackets. There are people in Challenges so I get caught up from a team. Shout out to fucking Luca. I'm still keeping my ears to the ground watching players. But there's a lot of streamer beefs going on outside Call of Duty. But there's been a lot of fucking brutalities going on in the police force in my area and all kinds of shit. But I'm gonna keep it a G though. Anyone who recalls I have beef with my public matches, honestly, God, just keep your mouth shut. I don't want no problems. I don't want no fucking. I mean, I do, but I don't. But again, I'm kind of screaming right now, so it's a 2-game commentary. I'm trying to keep short and sweet, but still speak on shit's important. So, I am no one's middleman. I am nobody's fucking first choice for a Call of Duty scramble. When be called up by any team. I don't vouch for anybody. I've kept my ears to the door. I just kind of broke into the fucking YouTube world. My lifelong dreams. I just fucking broke out. But I got some homies in the community who have at least watched me grow. I do have fucking coaching colleges and shit. I've never fucking taken upon myself to just tutor somebody. But it was kind of like a big sweepstake in Call of Duty. At least shout out somebody go to fucking Bronze to Erie or whatever the hell. It's real with Hex. It's real players. So all jokes aside, this is Black Ops 7. They're already announcing Modern Warfare fucking 4. I am not anybody's fucking, excuse my language, I'm not an insider for this game world. I might be capping though. But Black Ops 6 just ended, and some players are already kind of leaving the game. Some people have been crim on that game. At least I've been top 2 whatever. They've been some kind of ranking in past Call of Duties, right? So there's a lot of rumors going on that say crim is a lot easier. There's a lot of fake players in this community. But someone took it upon themselves to go to the fucking. I'm not gonna say too much. I'll keep it offline. It is not that important. I'm being mature about the shit. But there's been a lot of boosting for crims, a lot of hatred, a lot of just fucking troll scandals and shit. And it's weird. What I mean? Not much to really say, but players are getting there's a lot of fake crims going on. You can tell by these players' learning curve that you could be a gold with an advanced, background. A lot of players come from the search and destroy community and public matches and shit. There's a lot of players in the pub match who want to fucking stop the yard with hardpoint. Overload is new. That's just kind of like a sabotage with capture flag. If you weren't around for those days, I don't care. If you weren't around for those days, let me know. Again, Optic is a big camp out here for your Lone Star. Know your location. I'm from the 757 area code. I do not stamp that shit. I personally like my area myself. I'm kind of rambling right now, but there's a lot of Twitch scandals in the world. All due respect, take a stand for these players in the community. There's legends out here that I've definitely retired. I list my at least for my 4 horsemen. I keep Hex off of me, but for all my 4 horsemen in the COD community, I'm gonna expand on this. I'm not trying to waste my time, taking my time diligently, but for my legends in the community, I got Attach, I got Havoc. I'm gonna keep Bruce honorable mention. There's a new Wall of Fame now, but I got Attach, I got Havoc. For my 3rd, I'm gonna keep somebody. I'm gonna put Joe. I'm gonna put Joe in there, and with all trolls. It's honestly trap Big Bruce, but I want to keep some on there. I'm gonna put I'm gonna keep Retro as a champion. Who's never broken? I might put honestly. With all, I'm gonna put a Beezy. I'm gonna put Beezy. He's definitely been around a lot longer. He's really keeping OG. So I got Tatch, Havoc, a Beezy. What I put? I'm sleeping right now. Fuck, I'm sleeping. But anyway, so a lot of scandals in the community. I broke out of public matches. I'm kind of just trying to keep things recalled in my head. This is definitely before they got me Erie. I'm not sure if I have recorded. It's gonna be that's my pre-Erie game. So it's pre-recorded. I'm gonna spam a lot of commentaries out in the week, trying to get my shit straight, whatever. But, listen, honest to God, there's a lot of this bullshit going on in the community. Right? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm looking at a lot of new streamers in the world. But any means necessary, I'm not the best in this community. I don't give a fuck what rank I've been. I'm so humble to know that I came this far. This is my first honest COD I've ever been in. A fucking, it's new in the system. You know what I mean? If you're around the sniper days, understand how long it is to really hold down a rank. So I think now they're trying to take players off streaks and shit now from the top learning bracket. So I think every player has gone through at least some kind of scandal, some kind of learning curve and shit to be in one rank. I think I might be blind. I might be overshadowed. I think every fucking rank has at least a dialogue or whatever. I'm not trying to be too coherent, but like I think when you're in gold, I think it's the community and communication. Plat, I guess style points on at least charm the crowd. Diamond, you gotta be an anchor. I think Crim just know your background. Honestly, everyone knows your strengths. Some people get a search. I'm still young. I'm still mad young. Yeah, I come from PS3. I have a PS3 background. I'm definitely a quietly known figure. I'm not trying to hype myself up or anything, but I'm gonna keep it a jewel. I've been doing this shit since I was like 10. Honest to God, Pomades talk about it too. I'm not trying to flex that shit though. I swear to God, I'm very humble by this community. I grew up on this shit. I'm trying to be better as a person. Everything on PS3 has been going around like wildfire, but I don't think anybody. This is my personal experience. If you have not been around for them Xbox Live and shit, no one in their fucking right mind child says, "Here what goes on in these fucking communities and lobbies, bro." A lot of these players have kids now. Nate got kids. Scump got kids. Everybody got kids now, bro. Niggas is married. You know, take that into account. But anyway, so there's been a lot of fake boosters trying to get into the community based on how many players that they recollect. I'm only in around a few brackets from the OG days. They call it the Resistance. Our players have been knocked off by, you know, challenger leagues and shit. I'm only remembering around certain seasons around this time. I was not there for certain team wipes. I'm not there for certain highlight reels. But there's always something called an optic lens. Man, there's a lot deeper. There's a lot of fucking icebergs out there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of challenges out there. Get your information where you can get it. But with all due respect, I'll add him in our video, but never in my right mind. But hear someone tell me what the fuck rank they think they are, bro. It takes a lot more to fucking maturity and responsibility to know you can be better at a rank than another one, bro. No bullshit. No John Cena shit. I'm not trying to be Mr. fucking two shoes or whatever. No fucking grade A student here. I still keep a hood. I'm gonna be real. You know, they say Preds got praised the Crim through gold. Everybody wants one player's fucking bracket or the other. Now, I'm not trying to have nobody's plate. I am not favor any fucking team more than the other. You know, I'm still keeping it up. I'm not trying to spoil nothing. Again, Scrap said this game is definitely scripted. I'm gonna keep it a beam. Hey, Birth of the fucking King. You know what I mean? Ant's definitely, you know, there's always a Jordan number, but there's always a player someone trying to eat off. Pred is the main course. There's always a bullying curve, even in Challenger. They got Swooty, they got a lot of players coming up. I'm rambling. I'm trying to keep things at least tied together. Never in my right fucking mind to let a player know where I live. This one's from Virginia. Even I love niggas, bro. We got pushed, all kinds of shit, but honest to God, just watch that shit, bro. I'm not trying to troll nothing. I'm trying to keep quiet as cat. I'll talk about it in the video. But players are trying to break into the community by talking about who they knew, who they were down with in the public matches. Again, I'm still coming. I came off the NMR for 3 seasons. I feel like I have more blessed these players. I got my PS5 in 2024. Came off my for 3 days. So I think that the league had just fucking, the league probably just ended. Not ended, but for the rank system, I just ended the server. And I never bought a pack. I never bought a bundle. I bought the champs bundle. So again, Optics came out fucking reverse series. So that's the green wall. It's not over yet though, so this could be anyone's game to do Dynasty. But Black Ops 6 is my first return to the competitive community. I'm gonna be real. For my 2K days and shit, I just came off that shit. Owns me in a hard stuck gold with a killer fucking highlight reel. I don't call these spots. I'm still getting used to the little shadow I'm being YouTube me on camera. I'm not that camera shy, but I'm getting used to things that have happened. I can vouch for Hydra. I'm not trying to be that dude. I will hold this load. You know what I mean? But like I was saying, honestly, get the merch. I gotta be at least some kind of. It's team spirit. Everybody loves this game, bro. Let's be real. Some people may not ever get challenged a day in their lives. It's real. It's realer than sports out here, bro. It's real. They got college, but it's realer than sports. And like I was saying though, what was I? Again, so I was hard stuck gold with a reverse sweep on protocol. I wasn't there for hard point. I got that. I took time off. Took 2 seasons off. Came back. A hard stuck diamond with a solo queue and plat. So after that, solo queue plat, and then I took some time off. The game got a little glitch for me. And then I called this out. I kind of jinxed myself. I said I'm not gonna get the game till a little bit later in the season. So, you know, my first season was season 3. I stopped at plat, do a solo queue. And here we are, Erie. My first time being Erie, so I'll talk about that in our video. I'm just trying to keep things a little bit more clear. I'll keep beef fresh. You know what I mean? I try to mind my peace. I'll keep the beast fresh. I'll keep peace with my community. I'll keep it more just gang ritual and shit. I'm gonna at least make sure the community is safe. I'm still one of at least the oldest in this bracket. It's real shit out here, bro. I'm young, but again, Kenny's 26, so yeah, there you go. So anyway, so it's one bro code to know what's going on. I'm not trying to spill nothing. It's not my fucking cup of tea. But as a Joel, nobody in their right fucking mind is these no-goes on these public matches, bro. I'm definitely catching on a lot of bullshit going around. I'm not gonna keep my life too personal, but it's more in business out here. It's more than just fucking Russian roulette. It's more than fucking money out here. It's definitely loyalty within the merch and the brackets. So this is anyone's game right now. I'm not trying to be a sports analytic, but again, I hold this game dear to my heart. I'm coming off a lot of shit, but this is probably my best. It's my best season. I ain't gonna lie. Anything's best, close to ever have from going pro in any kind of league though. Like an NBA, this is better than NBA for me, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. But anyway, so the game's almost over. I'm gonna do a few more commentary and shit. I'm gonna spill these real quick. I got hella clips. I had some shorts on hype some teams up because I'm not trying to overbound with a team. Everyone's trying to go for optic, whatever. But you know, it's more than just sport analyze it. There's a lot of beefs going on in the COD community. Don't even be that serious, bro. I don't stream. I try to be caught on stream. I don't like the fucking stream sniper and nothing like that. But I know how it feels with Havoc and all of them. But you know, just take a step back to understand what's going on. This is the big fucking. This is definitely bigger than a lot of sports analysts right now. Be real, but it's also very know that not everybody in this community has a happy ending though. Nah, like there's definitely players that have been passed away or had their it's been rough in retirement. So they go off, they go to solo queue, got picked up on their team on the side. Kenny went through it. Who else went through it? Someone went the Huntsman. I don't remember. Someone went the Huntsman, but with a score curve too, with a scorecard. But yeah, I'm gonna do another commentary. I'm probably do some bits and pieces. Let y'all get to know me more better. As I am kind of going through some kind of wave in my community. They kind of just broke out a lot of trouble, but let's keep it a jewel. Know what you're getting into in this community, though. For real, there's a lot of curves. I went through my share of fucking setbacks going from area. I must definitely fully solo queued here, though. I'm gonna get to beat potatoes in a second. I'll at least take my time. At least give a dual commentaries. I need to vouch for a lot of people in this community from now on for 3 days. That game is still active. It still has updates. That game is still going to do updates, which is crazy. But it's still a dope game. I dabbled with it. I came from a lot of nuke sessions and shit. You know what I mean? It's a dope community out there. It's smaller than you think too. It's just definitely smaller community than you think. So now they fucking added Blackouts 1 and 2 to this game now, so that everybody's getting tied up. So from all for 4, don't know what's gonna be like. I don't know what's gonna be, but it's definitely been around. It's a conversation around the world that might be there's definitely a new wave of players coming around from Challenger. There's definitely a new fucking wave going on in the community. There's definitely a lot more going on than goon rituals. Some goons want to take change your life and at least be a pro gamer. Want to trust and get paid out their families. You know what I mean? They paid Nate's college funds off and shit back in the day. So yeah, I'm that old, bro. Like I'm 26, but in my heart, I'm still a fucking struggle middle school kid that's trying to get popular and find my girlfriend. You know what I mean? But so, like, comment, subscribe. I'll get the meat and potatoes soon. And yeah, I cleared the air about some things though. Love y'all though. Let's make COD great again. Love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe.